I don't know where I'm going yet, but I'm on my way. Just go where the wind will blow me, yeah. Well, I'm on my way, I'm on my way, I'm on my way, I'm on my way. I'm on my way, I'm on my way, I'm on my way.
Good thing is our apartment is so small, and when sun gets in to do cleaning, it doesn't take long. He does it well. So, somewhere over there is Nina, Silka and Paul, and we've had an emergency dash across the water about 15 minutes over the bay by a very fast dinghy. Nina was doing some somersaults in the water, all of a sudden came up crying with top bone on her toe, her big toe, all exposed. It was pretty horrible, and yeah, so it's been a traumatic day, but they're currently over at Marmaris Hospital, hopefully getting seen to, and quite stressful, so let's just hope they're doing okay. Just waiting on the radio to hear any news. It was a pretty horrible wound, and we don't even know what it was. Possibly glass, possibly a sharp piece of rock, but Nina's little toe's been in the water for probably 4 hours this afternoon, and so all the skin was probably soft, and yeah, poor little thing. She's very upset, understandably, and Silka was holding out pretty well. I lost it at the end, but so yeah, now we wait. So hopefully they're getting cared for and treated well in Marmaris Hospital, or outpatients, or emergency, whatever they have over there. But thank goodness there was our cruisers over here. They were all on standby and came to our aid really quickly, so pretty thankful that we weren't far away from help and support. But anyway, we'll just wait. It's getting dark, but David off Adventurous gave them fuel and oil and navigation lights, and so I wait here. Luca is here too, so there's not much we can do.
Hi, Luz. Luz, we got a new crew member. Her name is Nine Toes.
You alright, Perky? Everybody's been pretty worried. So Nina, all home safe and sound at night. A long dinghy ride across the across the water in the pitch black. Did you see my laser?
Yeah. You shone
Was
it
it-
to our eyes.
Oops, I was trying not to,
Paul
but
got really annoyed with you.
oh, did he? Yeah, well, I was just trying to, because we suddenly thought you didn't even maybe know where to come back. So how many stitches?
6, we think. Yeah, I didn't look because it's...
No, I wouldn't have looked either.
Yeah.
So Nina, it's the day after the crazy night. How are you feeling this morning?
It still hurts, but it's better than it first felt when I got the stitches in. So
Where's your foot?
it's right here.
Now, how many stitches?
We think 6 or 5.
5 or 6 stitches. Pretty crazy night, hey? Couple of nautical miles in the dark over the ocean to Marmaris. With some nice taxi drivers carried you to the hospital, into the hospital, and Paul from Imagine Squared ferried you over like an ambulance. It was pretty cool. Everyone was so helpful and caring. So what was the funny bit? I don't even think, was it even funny at the time when the doctor asked you to wiggle your finger?
No.
No. So what happened?
So when I lay down on the chair, the doctor asked me to wiggle my finger, and I went like this, but it turned out he meant my toe.
Yeah.
So
It's your foot finger, not your palm finger. We have a very old Bavaria stove that's been with the yacht since new, and it has one little flame at the bottom of the oven and 2 on the stove, and it's very very basic to say the least, but it's no excuse for not producing the goods, and Silka is definitely mastering the goods. Check out this. Isn't that incredible? Beautiful.
Just been gifted this beautiful cake tin. So it's my first go.
So what's this one?
It's just my German apple cake again.
German apple cake. It's
We had 3 Lisbon attractive looking apples, so
to make the most of everything. So let's see if it
try and tip this out.
turns out.
Moment of truth.
Oh, wow.
Bit burnt, but never mind.
Yeah, it's pretty awesome.
Bit of icing sugar.
Bit of icing sugar won't. That looks fantastic. So now we've got the guys on board. Something I wanted to do myself, this solar work, but you know, they go, oh, just do some research. You'll find out all the solutions, Facebook pages and forums. But I have done, and I've had people come on board and give me advice. And I tell you what, it's the most confusing thing. I'm not really into physics and electrical work, but it is just hard to get your head around, especially when people have very distinctive views on it. So, you know, what controllers, what wiring systems, how many panels, how many amp batteries, what batteries. And you know, there's no one perfect solution. Well, there probably is one perfect solution, but not without a substantial budget. We're already blowing our budget again on this. This is not what we needed to do and what we wanted to do, but it's going to cost us a lot of money. But we can't run without power, and the more we go into winter, the worse it's going to get. And we still need to charge batteries, we still need to do schoolwork, and as the daylight hours get less, the less power we have for our batteries, so we need to make them work the absolutely best during the sunny times. One thing I haven't been able to do is monitor how much power we're using. I can make guesstimates, and I've done a power budget and estimated how much the fridges are using and all the rest of it, but we're putting in a battery monitor which lets us understand how much is coming in from the solar and how much is going out into our system. So they'll be installing some controllers that are Bluetooth, so I can, even from my bedroom, understand what's happening in the boat. So with power. So yeah, the guys are working on it now, and it might take 2 days to install. Unfortunately, we don't have the budget to install the big solar arch, as they call them, with a big stainless steel arch which carries very heavy solar panels. So again, we're making compromises by putting them onto the bimini and using flexible, semi-flexible panels. They're not the best, but everything's a compromise. Unless we have some extra funds somewhere along the way, this is going to be the way it is, and we'll just have to make it work. Of course, we have 2 other power sources of generation other than solar. We have the generator, which appears to do a reasonable job when it's not doing other things like making washing machines work and water maker. But it costs petrol to run, and it's expensive. And also running the engine. Now, every few days we usually run the engine to get out of anchorages, etc., but that doesn't seem to top up our batteries. These guys are going to look into that and just see what our alternator's doing and what our generator's making in the way of power. So yeah, let's hope this is a final solution. This is something that's been battling us since we bought the boat 6 months ago, or more. So yeah, let's hope there's a final solution, because we can't afford to do any more after this. So this is one thing that we're going to looking forward to having. It's a tiny little gauge instrument, but it will be placed between the batteries and everything else, and so it can smart little device can work out what's going in and what's going out, and pretty excited about this because this is really important as well. Here's our new position for our panels. They used to be down here and it flapped in the breeze, but hopefully there.
Anything else?
With our line fish filming,
Under
I
a
know,
minute?
as I'm saying, I
But
know
when
they're
that
not
person
we
fell
need to
afloat,
taste really good.
Did it? Ah,
can't see
we were
that.
watching too. Like we were
It's amazing.
snorkeling
They
down
should
and
tell
right
us
before
what
the
about
boat.
it.
You guys got really
They're
surprised.
limited. The other
I'm
pretty
sure you were 12.
That's pretty cool.
It's not quite a drinking game, but it's not. Okay. Have you played loop before?
Put it down. You can put that silver
Okay.
down there if you want to.
Yeah. And there should be another captain. So, even if you were winning your gold pieces, you had a really big card, 7, and you would put 6 of your, or 3 and a 2, and because these would be